this guy.
Wulfgar of Icewind Dale.
I'm hyped for this guy. I think he's gonna be a lot of fun.
I just like that they gave a very aggro strategy commander an aggro strategy with attacking. I had thought of a name for this too. I had to remember what it was. Oh yeah, Mama didn't raise no bitch because we attacking. Oh man, their chips came out really good today. Sometimes they're a miss, but these are really good. We had it right before.
We're gonna spell it wrong.
Okay. Oh, we had to have like Z's and Q's and stuff to really mess with people.
Okay, so Wulfgar. Okay, back. Okay. So, what's the? Is it Svilla? Yeah.
Oh, Ice Shaper. Okay.
I love this guy in like every Gruul deck. Okay, so first let's get into the attack stuff.
Atali.
Yeah, that's the first one.
What about that new dragon, the ancient one?
Yes, 100%.
Oh,
And then I still think we play old. Do you know what this does, Druid Repository?
yeah, that's the thing that puts it makes mana when it puts counters on when you attack.
Yes. And then so I think we play Old Gnawbone also on top of playing that dragon.
Oh, true.
I don't know. This doesn't trigger, but I don't remember the name of the dragon. It's like a strange name.
Savage Ventmaw. The one that gives you mana. Or are you thinking of the?
That's not the new one, right?
Oh, you're thinking of the new one? Oh,
this is the old one. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's Clouth.
There we go.
There he is.
Yeah, he's good. What else? The 5-mana guy that when he attacks, it does a million things. Elder Gargara.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually really cool. I like that.
And then what's the cat that makes creatures equal to the amount of creatures your opponent has?
There's
like a green cat.
I don't know that one off the top of my head. So, Tom.
There's
another thing.
Like,
what about Eldrazi effects? Or are we trying to not make it too crazy?
Oh no, I say we do that. Artisan. No, totally. Artisan, and then we play the regular Kozilek.
True, because we have those things that attack that make so much mana, and with Druid's Repository.
Yeah, the Straw 4 and the...
Bane of Balaged is the pseudo one.
No, I see. Yeah, but that just exiles permanent. Does that exile 2 permanents?
Yeah. Basically, it's exiling.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. And then Ulamog. Is it Ceaseless Hunger? No, that's not the one I want. I don't think I want to exile 40 cards off the top of their library.
Why not?
I don't think I care for that.
So Mama did raise a bitch.
No, but what does milling? I don't care. I want Annihilator 8. And then what's the
God, they're all so much money.
If that betrays. That's fine. We're in Magical Christmas Land.
Okay.
If that betrays. And then also, I can't think of the cat that makes... Hold on, I gotta Google it.
But the one I like is the Pathbreaker Ibex.
Yes. Hold on, there's a couple. There's Jedit Ojinin of Afravava. This is a name.
Oh, that okay. I think that's like one of the Well, I think let's put him maybe for now because I think there's a lot of better attack triggers than just making 2/2s.
Okay, and then there's hold on. It's Nakatl War Pride. This thing I like because it makes a creature. Yeah, just read it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so it
Whatever.
puts X tokens into play attacking their number of creatures. Okay, that's really cool. Okay, that's kind of cool because you get double. So if like someone has like 9 creatures, you get
Yes.
18 of them.
And it has to block. It has to be blocked. So there's also.
So Tom, check this out. Another cool card that I remember back from when we used to play with Mike, Mage Slayer.
Oh yeah, Mage Slayer. Wait, there was one you said before. What was it?
Oh,
I like Mage Slayer.
Pathbreaker Ibex.
Yes, Pathbreaker.
That thing is nuts in this kind of deck.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, also Grand Warlord Rada.
Yes, Grand Warlord. Yeah,
That's another makes a lot of mana because I think with Eldrazi's and having these attack triggers with it will help. I think this is definitely a Rhythm of the Wild deck because I think we want things to attack right away.
Yep. Asuka's Chariot. It creates a token that's a copy of target token you control. I mean, that's kind of cool. What do you think of this? I mean, it's not really that amazing, but
And just about to create 2 when they're attacked. I mean, it does make only tokens though, because they can only make a copy of a token. But if we had Helm of the Host on our commander,
yeah, I mean, Helm of the Host on our commander seems ridiculous. There's also all the pack tactic stuff that came out. Like, there was one good one. It was like a wolf.
oh, we could all. Do you want to play Goblin Anarchomancer? That's that weird goblin that makes red and green spells cost 1 less. It's the red green Electromancer.
What is it called?
It's called Goblin Yep, there he is, right up top.
Yes, I like that card.
I like the Werewolf Pack Leader as the Pack Tactics one. It's if you basically get the you get to draw a card, so it's basically attack draw too.
That's the one I like. What is it? It's werewolf. Pack. What is it called? Pack leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have big creatures. Do you think this is a Goreclaw deck? And Goreclaw does stuff on attacks too.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Yeah, I mean, he puts 2 counters on everything.
And it gives a big buff to a lot of creatures. And it hits our commander, so it makes our commander decently big.
What about like Goldspan Dragon making treasures?
We can do that.
He makes 2 treasures a turn, and they both add double mana.
And that's basically he attacks that makes 4 mana. I definitely like Elder Gargaroth in this deck. Do you want to add the Beast Whisperer Guardian Project in here? We're running a lot of creatures. Or do you think we may not need it?
No, no, 100%.
How wide do you think we could go in this deck?
Probably pretty wide if we put like just big creatures also.
Because stuff like Hellrider is whenever it attacks, he deals 1 damage to each player or Planeswalker for each creature attacking, which would happen twice because it's any creature attacking causes any permanent to trigger. So if you swing with like 9 creatures, that's 18 damage.
Oh, dude, yeah. No, that seems really good.
Because the way Wulfgar's triggered is it doesn't have to trigger itself, it just attacking triggers anything in general.
What about Inferno Titan?
I like that. Oh, I love Inferno Titans. I like the Titans.
Yeah, we can't play the green one. That would be kind of busted in here.
I know. I understand why though. What do you feel about Beastmaster's Ascension in this deck? They happen twice as fast. You only have to attack with you only attack with 4 creatures with your commander in play to have it trigger all the way.
I'm a fan.
And if your attack matters deck, I think having them big and beefy really helps.
What about Sword of the Animus?
That's really good. That's 2 lands.
There's also Sword of the Myriad, right?
Yep.
But the problem with that is, like, you know, if...
Oh, it's Sword of Selves is the Myriad one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, it's Blade of Selves.
The problem with it is, if we're going to have a lot of legendaries, it's like, what do we put it on now?
Oh, that's...
Also, it misses attack triggers, right? So, like, it's cool in, like, it could put a lot of one creature into play, but, like, is that good enough?
How about this? Because we are an attacking deck, what about Dolmen Gate? You think it might be worth playing?
Oh, yeah, that's the one that prevents all damage, right?
It prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to attacking creatures you control. So it basically makes them, like, free.
What about just like Vigor?
I like Vigor a lot.
Yeah, instead.
That's scary.
Definitely play Vigor instead.
Now, Tom, if you want to go straight full-on BS, wait. We could do one thing in this deck that I've never been able to do before because I never built these colors in a way that really matters. Is the Handweir Battlements merge land. It's the land with a creature that becomes a Eldrazi ooze that when it attacks it makes 3/2s. It's a terrible card. We're not running it. But we could.
What does it do again?
So, the one side is like, it's a creature that I think it's whenever it attacks, you make a 1/1. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's Handwire Garrison. It's 3 mana, 2/3. That whenever it attacks, you put 2 1/1 humans in the play. Now, is there a way to flip it to look at its other side? I don't know if there's a way to like view. Well, and then it pairs with a land called Handwire Battlements. Well, target creature gains haste in the end of the turn for 1 red, or for 3 mana if you control that creature and if that land, you can merge them. And it's a 7/4 with trample and haste. That whenever it attacks, you put 2 3/2 Eldrazi's in the battlefield tapped and attacking. It's a meme. It's not good.
Yeah, it doesn't seem good.
It is not good.
Derek, what's the dragon that you can pay 7 to take an extra combat?
Oh, it's a Hellkite, right?
Is it a okay?
A Hellkite Charger. From the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, that one seems really good.
What about...
You get 2 triggers of that.
Oh, yeah. What about Oron Frostfang? Gives attacking creatures you control Death Touch. Whenever they deal damage, draw a card.
I like that.
And in an attack, I think that's good for attack matters deck. Udvara Hellkite is the one that makes 6/6 when it attacks. So that's whenever a dragon you control attacks, which that means each dragon triggers double times.
And then, yeah.
Oh, what's that other dragon commander? Drakuseth. The Maul of Flames.
Oh yeah, he does damage, right?
Does 4 damage to any target, and 3 damage to up to 2 other targets, and those all get doubled. How do you feel about Tectonic Giant?
Tectonic Giant. Oh, it's this thing.
Yeah.
This is new, right?
Uh-huh. So when it attacks or becomes targeted, deals 3 damage to each opponent, or you get the 2 cards off the top.
That seems good to me. That seems good.
I mean, a free two cards when we potentially can make a lot of mana.
Okay, what do you think?
The only thing I can really think of that I also really like is that the boar,
Here.
the god boar that puts a thing into play.
Yeah, until end of turn.
Whenever it attacks, you gain 2 life. Then creatures you control gain trample and get plus it within turn max amount of life you gain. Oh, that's cool. So it basically gives everything. You'll gain 4 life.
No. It'll go 2 first, right?
Oh yeah.
And then the second time you'll gain 4. So this gives +6.
You gain 2 life, right? So it gives them plus. Yep, you're right. Because the next one you gain 2 for a total of 4. That's really good. It's a +6 when they all resolve.
Oh, Group's Uprising. What is wrong? It's like our favorite card. What do you think about this thing? This is.
That's that new thing.
Yeah.
I get.
It's not a legend. It's not a legend. It makes it not a legendary. That seems kind of ridiculous.
We do lose at the end of combat though, and so it misses.
Yeah. But it it's.
But maybe
it's
just a free like big thing, and like imagine cheating in an Eldrazi, even if it doesn't kill them, it's still like that's a lot of damage.
Okay. Hold on. Here's another one. Because I don't know a lot of good attack trigger stuff, so I'm looking up a little.
That's one that makes treasures, right?
Yeah, create a colorless treasure token, and then whenever you sacrifice your treasure, she gets +1/+0. She's only 3 mana and haste. Do you think that's good enough?
I think it's definitely a well. It'll make us 2 mana that we could use later on. I think that's like an easy block, but maybe it depends what we have.
What do you think about Kogla?
Our monkey man?
Yeah,
oh, because he attacks, he destroys. Oh, that's right, he does enchant. That's actually really good, and he's really big.
He's a human. Also, he's a human.
Oh, so we could even protect that. I really like the Kolga interaction at time with like certain creatures.
Okay, here's another one.
I think we have to run heroic intervention.
Yes, this is definitely a heroic intervention deck. 100%. Oh, the new art, love it. This is new also.
Attack takes the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. It does say this turn, so I guess it's a main phase 2 type of that, like with her in play. I actually like that. Yeah.
Okay, so then there's also.
Oh, and then so when she attacks you, you'll exile 2, and then she'll be a 4/4 with your commander.
Oh, we definitely gotta play Morag. 100%.
Wait, no, does she just continuously get bigger? If I'm reading her right.
Also, Morag's like attack trigger, like the pluses you're getting from that. Wait, from which chick? Which one was she? This one?
Yeah, because it puts a +1 counter on her, so she actually gets really big. If you don't kill her really fast, she's gonna get huge in this.
Speaking of getting huge, what do you think about this?
Yes.
I think that's kind of good. And then there's this thing. More extra.
Oh, script. Oh yeah, it's the extra combat, dude.
Yeah, that's definitely good.
Because that's cool. Is like because I'm pretty sure of how it's worded when this creature attacks the player with. Yeah, because I think if you attack, it'll trigger twice. So you're like, okay.
Yep. So
put a +1.
This attacks, it gets +X/+X, where X is the great. Okay, no, I don't care about that. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, discard a card. Oh! Discard a card at random. Hold on, what do you think of it? Hold on. This thing. What do you think of this?
That could be risky. I don't like random effects. If I can't.
I kind of agree. What about
Ragavan?
Okay. Oh, right. This guy. I used to play this in Zombies.
Wait, what? He's not a.
Read it.
You can't play him in Zombies. He's red.
No, sorry, in vampires. I mean,
Um,
vampires.
Low
Take
attacking
your mark
creatures
off.
get plus one hit where is equal to the number of each other attacking creature. Oh,
It's an as foretold for everything.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
I could fucks with that.
So there's how does how does how does like something like this work?
It has been exerted this turn. You may exert.
It's technically exert is as an attack.
I'm pretty sure you could double that.
I don't see why you can't, right? And we're playing Helm of the Host, right? Also, I think Helm of the Host and Combat Celebrant is a combo. Here's another. What do you think?
When it attacks, roll d20, create treasure growing rate 2. Oh, wait, yeah, that seems pretty good. It's just making mana. Like I think with how big the things on our deck are, having a lot of ways to make mana is really good.
Like this. I love some. She's been getting into a lot of deck builds. I mean, she's not like ridiculously expensive anymore. Oh, right. This is Derek. Yeah, I forgot about this card.
Sorry, I was reading something. As long as it's your, whenever it attacks, deals 7 damage to target creature. Defending player can. You mean deals 14 damage? Is what I'm reading. 14 damage in that.
It's not that amazing, but you know, it does the thing. Oh yeah, Bomat Courier. That's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, so yeah. I look something up real quick. I just want to check on a particular ruling.
Oh, there's also this. Hold on. What do you think about this?
Oh yeah, I like that. Because it makes mana at worst it taps for green or makes red. I like how it's like it's either acts like an elf or a warrior. Like if it attacks, it makes mana, and it makes red instead, and it gives you more. It's like that high risk, high reward. So definitely think you can. So I'm pretty sure the exerting like it basically does double layers and it just says at the same time that doesn't untap at your next upkeep. But so yeah, it will copy the exert though.
Cool.
So yeah, that does work. I just wanted to make sure.
Do we want to play like a hoof or like something as our win condition also? Like something else, like a finale or something?
Either or, I think. I think hoof by itself might be just good enough in this deck. Or like the breaker ibex, I think might be our best.
Yeah, which is why I like Finale Devastation also
Because it gains trample, and even with, say, just our commander is the biggest thing we have in play with the double attack triggers, that gives everything +8 in trample. So Pathbreaker, our commander, and a bunch of small creatures, that's basically, like, if we had just a bunch of 1/1s, that's still 9 trample on each of them. Pathbreaker is hella good.
Oh my god! I mean, this is a meme, but it's
Is it a meme, though? Is it, though? I don't know, Tom. Is it a meme, though? It's a lot of mana, but we make a lot of mana. Just saying.
To destroy 2 permanents a turn, it's kind of hilarious. Makes our commander a 10/10.
What about Tome of Legends?
Tome of Legends? What is
it enters with a page counter. Whenever your commander enters or attacks, you put a page counter on it, so it would double. And your 1 mana tap, remove a page counter to draw a card. But the thing is, do we have the thing is, don't we draw enough in green decks?
Yeah.
In a real sense,
yeah,
when have we ever struggled drawing in a green deck?
Pretty
Nowadays,
much never.
Yeah.
So should we play any like copiers or anything like?
I mean, you know, I like Growing Rights of Itlamok.
There's also bullshit aggravated assault. Oh, Curse of Opulence!
Oh, that's right.
Does that work if we give it to them?
Yeah, because no, the thing is, no, because it will work because it is still our permanent. It's just enchanting someone else.
What do you think about that?
And the funny thing is, we only get double on our own too, because if someone else attacks them, because it's only our permanents that attack, that'll make the trigger.
I feel like that's good enough, right?
Tom, what about
for a 1 mana card?
Yeah. What about Bear Umbra is another cool one. That enchanted creature attacks, it untaps all lands you control. Now the thing is, we would wait.
This would create a combo. That's another combo between the thing that takes an extra combat.
Right. Because it untaps all your lands, so you could keep activating it. It also works really cool in a kind of funny way with if we ran a Kessig Wolf Run, because we could go attack, like dump everything in the Kessig Wolf Run, give something huge, and then attack. They untap while both triggers are on the stack, activate Kessig Wolf Run again on something else, and then a third time. Overwhelming Instinct. Whenever you attack with 3 more creatures, draw a card. It's not bad.
But at most, because it's just more, right? So this just draws 2 cards whenever you attack each turn?
Yeah.
It's not terrible. 25 cents. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay.
There's any good planeswalkers in these colors? Creature control, get permanent. I mean, I was looking at if there's a Domri or the Xenaghost, but Xenaghost is just eh. There's one okay Domri, but like, eh.
Well, yeah, there's one that gives Riot.
Yeah, because the one that creatures you control get +1/+0, and then he makes a mana and creature spells can't be countered. Then -2 is target creature fights something you don't control. There's the other, then there's the 4 mana one, Domri, that makes mana spent on creature spells, and it gains Riot. That's the one you're talking about, yeah. Smuggler Copter gets double draws.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
I don't know, but maybe we should throw in the ramp pack. Oh, Turn Timber Symbiosis, just as like, you know, low-key Shatter Skull's smashing might be an actual way to kill somebody if like all else fails.
Yeah, with all the
mana. If it's 6 or more, it deals double, and if we could just make a ton of mana and like, it's not a terrible thing just to dump it in it. And like I said, it's basically a land. And
okay. I actually finally put Turn Timber Symbiosis into Tatiova. I changed it around a little bit because I actually lost for the first time in years. But it was the bullshit. Like, the guy was playing Crick and had Bolus the Citadel on, like, turn 4.
You didn't have 9 counters in your hand, Tom. You're
And
bad.
then he ended up hitting no, that deck plays like 6. And I did have a counter, but I didn't have the mana for it because I mulliganed down to 5 that game.
Rip.
And I kept a burgeoning like 4 lands, and I did play Tatiova, but the turn that he had the Bolus the Citadel, he played like 50 spells and finally got his Aether Flux Reservoir and continued.
You want to get? Do you want to run like our ramp package?
Yes, we're gonna. Well, let's get the soul. We'll definitely play.
Oh, did you get Rishkars in there?
Yes, I did.
That's another one of my favorites.
I got that in Return of the Wild Speak already. I got most of the draw in there already. Other than the Great Henge. So let's get Rampant Growth. Sakura Tri-Builder.
3 visits, Nature's Lore, Farseek. And did you get Balaget Recovery?
Yes.
And what was the Valakut one that we like?
I got Valakut Awakening.
Okay.
And then
Oh man.
okay, so we get it all 3 visits.
You know what we should do in a future video is do what we call like the package breakdowns, because we mention them a lot and we like we go through them pretty quick. But I think it'd be a nifty thing to do one day. Is just like break down all of the what we call like the packages. So like
Yeah, the stuff that I kind of play in a lot of stuff. Like the thing is I don't play this in everything. I think it's good in a deck like this, especially where you're going to be untapping lands a lot. Like, if you're usually red and green play very well with this. It depends on if you're abusing your lands or not in any way, shape, or form. Oh, I finally did add Zendikar Resurgent to Tatiova, even though I've been keeping it out. I'm finally like, you know what? Fuck it. I think I got it all. I got the Harrow and Roiling Regrowth. I got Soul Ring.
Oh.
Probably play a Thought Vessel just because.
Yeah, and get regular Reliquary Tower in there. You know what's funny is like this is a random time where Raging Ravine actually gets somewhat a little bit better.
Oh, because it gets counters.
It gets
right?
2 counters every time it attacks, but it's still 4 mana.
And it's fun. I think it's fun. How many times do you get to play with, like, make an excuse to play with Raging Ravine?
I know. Remember when it used to be like $40?
Yeah, now nobody plays that shit.
Yo, shit bad. I mean, if this is more for fun, Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth just seems good.
Yeah, I put that in. So I think Cradle's good in everything, as long as it's not CDH.
Reliquary Tower.
Yeah, I got that.
You think this is a Nykthos deck, or is it too spread out?
No, we can.
Because if we have ways to untap lands, I mean that's a lot of mana. Right, never mind. We're untapping lands. Gaia's Cradle. Get that shit.
What's the one that we can actually play?
Oh, it's the
Growing Rights.
Growing Rights, but that is. I don't know if we would count that as a land though.
No, you don't count that as a land. I actually took that out of Tatiova, because I actually, I have Gaia's Cradle.
Look at me. I'm so good at this game.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, we gotta run removal. I was like, what was I thinking in my head? I'm like, yeah, Beast in the Hand.
And the Chaos Warp. And the was it Back to Nature? I know we have like the one a Return to Dust.
No. It's not Back to Nature, right? Is it Back to Nature?
No.
Back to Nature is Eternal Enchantments. It's Return to Nature? Yeah,
there it is, yeah. Or there's one now we have a
Right.
roll the not roll dice. We have the option one now that also has roll the adventure into the dungeon. But I think it's
True.
also missing one. So
Okay. So also a turn seasons.
oh, I completely forgot about that. So the effect battle cry is an attack triggered effect too. So if you wanted to go like like a super aggro version of this deck, you could probably just run a bunch of like battle cries and then get him out, and then you attack with all the battle cries and they all like super trigger.
That's kind of cool.
But there's really not enough battle cries I don't think all around for it to really work. Are we going into lands?
Stomping ground. Oh, I can't spell this one. It's something for. It's compulsion.
Oh yeah, it's Carplusian. Kar or Carplusian. Fireleaf Thicket. Thing is, that's the cool thing about Red Green though. We have literally all the good lands. Sorry, Fari. It's Firelit Thicket.
Yeah.
You got Command Tower in there, right? Cinderglade, I think will work in this. That's the Tango, but it's tutorable. Rootbound Crag. It's old Crag. I like the one that has like it looks like Gishath is on it.
Yes, that one. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah. Spire Garden is the buddy one. I mean the Battle Bond land. Crag Grown Pathway is the this choose your basic, which I like in like 2-color decks. I wouldn't go more than that. Temple of Abandon is the scry. I don't know about Game Trail. That's the reveal. I mean, it could be doable. And Sheltered Thicket is the bicycle one. If you wanted to run
I
it.
already have these on here.
Well, yeah, they don't wait. Because Sheltered Thicket is still tutorable. Like if it's like okay, turn 2. If I'm going to tutor for a land, or at worst you just cycle it.
So we have 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Don't count growing rights.
I did it.
Okay.
23. 31, 32, 33, 36. So 31.
34.
Yep, 36. Yep.
Cool. All right, so let's look at how many you have to cut. 9 cards.
9 over.
It's not too bad. My only thing with Curse of Opulence is it does accelerate our opponents too.
Yeah,
So you know me, I'm very not much about that.
the one good deck with this.
Yeah, because that's like you get to destroy 2 things, or like well, technically, because like on our commander, that's 4 damage. That makes any creature an Inferno Titan, basically. I think it's good in this.
Look at the price.
I know.
Dude, there's too many good cards in this.
So what's like the worst creatures that we have in here? That's 2 free cards. I like that one.
Nothing's really that bad.
Golden Oblong Service. Is that like the worst one? Because it's just a 3/3 for
yeah,
6.
But it makes a million creatures with it. Is the thing.
Unless that's not attacking a person. Like if no one has a lot of creatures, it's not as much.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Morag, I think, is really good with any type of ramp package. Kogla seems just kind of okay, too. He does pop stuff. He's big. He fights something. It protects our commander. But, like, same thing if there's not a lot of enchantments or artifacts on the board. He's just a big, meaty boy.
I think it's good to have, like, one repeatable source that can do that when we're so light on removal in this deck.
Alright.
Because, like, the Annihilator's not going to always hit the best stuff. They're just going to keep the best stuff, and, you know. Rada's really good. Goreclaw, everything's big.
Maybe we don't need the Goblin, the Reducer. Maybe we have enough ramp that we don't care about making it cost less.
I think this card's pretty good.
It's good, but, like, is it? It's true. It's
also,
just...
we're playing, like, a creature package.
True.
Like, I think I'd rather cut Roiling Regrowth before cutting that.
No, yeah, I agree. Because that one's the one that enters tapped, and it's just a worse
also,
hero.
Like, yeah, and, you know, we're playing all the things that, you know, care about creatures in play, so...
Mm-hmm.
And this is reducing way more.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really good.
Wait, go over the Goblin again real quick. That's spells in general, so that's instant sorceries, creatures. Oh, wow, he's way better than Electromancer, because Electromancer's instant sorceries only.
Yeah, no, he's a double medallion.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, that's real good for this.
This thing seems stupid. I like all that.
Maybe the Wolf Pack with the drawing is just okay, too. I mean, he's not super big.
It gets to draw 2 cards. Yeah, I guess. This seems good still.
Yeah, I think he's just value on his own. The Eldrazi are
good. God forbid, like, if you even see a second dragon, and we're playing a good amount of...
Tom, he makes dragon tokens, which trigger him again.
Oh, I know.
He don't need them, but we have enough dragons to actually make it matter, I think. Like, because we run Scourge, we run the extra... We run two extra attack dragons, a big dragon boy. Are saying Sevala? Savala sometimes is awkward too if their opponent gets the draw.
Yeah, but
it's so much mana.
Yeah, it's so much mana that you just put up with that. I mean, maybe we don't need this 100%.
Maybe. I guess because we're gonna have so many cards in our hand with a lot of our abilities and spells.
Is this worse than it though?
Probably. That would probably be the next one.
I mean, it does make 4 red when it attacks, but it's only a 2/2.
But also remember with red mana, like that, we don't have ways to make our mana fix, like stay. So that's in combat 2 red, then it drains it. She seems really good.
Still need 4 more cards. I don't think.
No, I know we have a lot of creatures, but maybe we don't need that. Is Helm of the Host too cute, or is it like just too good?
Well, I believe it does go infinite with
the extra attack dragon.
No, does this even work with that? But because
it
makes a new creature, right?
Yeah, because it's a new creature. Yeah, then it works with combat celebrant. Yeah, that's infinite combat steps.
I just think we have so many good creatures that like that card's so good.
And I still think Dolmen Gate is kind of important. Well, the thing is because I think people are gonna block at times, and our commander isn't super. We also forget our commander also has melee.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
Whenever a creature attacks, it gets +1 the end of turn for each opponent you attack this combat. So with extra combats, he also just gets bigger.
Yeah, which he double triggers himself too.
Mm.
So yeah, he can get huge.
So I think, doesn't he start out as like basically a 6/6 then? Because when he attacks, it's the first.
That's if you're only attacking one player. Because if you're attacking multiple players, right?
Oh yeah, this creature whenever this creature attacks, it gets +1 at the end of turn for each opponent you attack this combat.
Yeah, so it would trigger 3 times, right? Or no, it just +1.
So if you attack 3 different opponents, he gets +3, but then also give them another +3 for doubling himself.
Yeah, so he'd be at 10.
Really? Is that how he works? Yeah. That's kind of silly.
That's kind of like Veyran, where like he's doubling his own wizard, his own prowess trigger.
I guess it makes sense because
Wasn't there like a dragon that gives? Is it just dragons or all your creatures double strike? I thought I remembered a Gruul dragon that does it.
Yeah, it even says Wulfgar's last ability will cause his melee ability to trigger an additional time. It says
so
his last ability only triggers abilities with conditions that are directly related to attack. Yeah, we already knew that.
I think Dom would like to play this deck. I'm gonna send this to Dom. I think this is a deck he would love to play. It's got a lot of. We actually put a lot of red in this.
Yeah, well,
Look at that.
Yo, red. If you look at it, red has been slowly getting better, and honestly, like I said, this is I think what red needs. Red has these effects that are pretty decent, but getting to double them, especially with attack triggers, which is what red wants to do, it makes
Maybe I'm upping going 9 and 7. I think.
it
Plus,
just
there's all these like mono. Continue. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, it just makes. I think that's what red kind of needed to like just a little bit more support. It doesn't make it
No, I totally agree.
because you look at something like Atali. Like Atali is really cool, but it's again limited to the fact that you have to attack, and if it gets dealt with right away, you only get one value.
May I make my argument really quick?
No. Go home.
This card.
I mean, he's just good in general.
This card. Oh, you want to talk about another one? Hold on. I'm gonna bring this one up.
Ragavan?
Players yeah, Ragavan. Yeah. I was like, do you know I actually picked up one of those?
Really?
Because I don't know if I told you yet, but I'm debating making Tim Necrom because I got rid of Jistin Gerolf and picked up a Lion's Eye Diamond, and now that I have that, I could do like Underworld Breach stuff, and I've picked up the rest of the stuff for the deck. I'm only missing 4 cards, and they're all lands that I just don't have.
I gotta find this thing real quick.
I'm missing Luxury Suite, Sea of Clouds, Steam Vents, and Ancient Tomb, which I technically have an Ancient Tomb, so I can, take it out of like Shram or something.
Alright, so here it was a cardboard crack thing, and it says 1997. First turn, I play Jackal Pup. I bolt it, and you take 3 damage. 2009, I play Goblin Guy and attack. Well, at least I reveal a land from the top of my deck and put it into my hand. 2021, I play Ragavan. It will accelerate me, help me fix my mana, and maybe even get me a card from you. Wait, what's the downside? 2033, I play a 2/1 creature for 1 red. It has prowess, haste, and I draw 3 cards. He's like, at least you don't draw 4 cards like most creatures these days. Cardboard crack calling out their kind of silly Ragavan.
No,
I still remember when we looked at that card, like Tom, like in the spoilers, we are like, why does this thing do like 9 different things?
And it's also a monkey pirate, so it has that going for it. Oh, this is too difficult. I just want to play it all.
Yeah, that's the thing about him. He makes these like cards that we don't normally play with pretty cool.
This deck's got to be decently expensive. Yeah, 800.
Yeah, the creatures are expensive. But we could definitely take out the Eldrazi package and put more of a dragon package probably for a more fun build. But running all the Eldrazi's makes it hella good.
I'm thinking this. Like, I don't think we 100% need this.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, we're not like Omega Ultra ramping in this deck. Like, actually, we technically are, but like, we're not like super abusing this effect or anything. And I don't think we have any like Omega. No, we do have some pretty crazy bombs in this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's the one thing where I was thinking about, like, why
you still think this is good enough?
Maybe it's not, because like I think maybe just doing 2 damage per attacking creature is just like eh.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree. A lot of them are kind of doing damage on their own too.
Or they're huge, and we also have old Gnawbone, which could be like, yeah, you just die.
Yeah.
And we get a lot of mana.
And Druid Repository plus like Bear.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of things that make mana, which is why I like the Shatter Skull smashing.
Yeah, because I think that's a good pay into. Or like if we have a big attack coming, we could just dump everything into like a Wolf Run if we really need to. Potentially though, this could almost actually no. I think we have enough instant sorceries where Gen Wave just gets kind of okay. That's a lot of creatures, though. So how many more do you have to cut?
2.
2. All right. So one thing. So scroll down. The Clouth, the new dragon. I'm pretty sure the mana can only be used to play spells. So. Excital of attacking.
Oh yeah, only to cast spells.
And it's a number of attacking creatures.
Yeah, but we play so many creatures and enchantment.
Yeah.
Like we're not. What are we gonna do with it otherwise?
True, I guess. Yeah.
Derek,
Yeah.
every time we go into an extra combat, this thing is making more mana.
Right. Okay. He can stay. Maybe.
Also, this is. I'm pretty sure this is just a combo with the one that you pay mana.
All right. So my other ones.
I'm thinking this one or the thing that just makes treasures when it attacks. We had a small.
Actually, I was thinking of getting rid of the wild mage, the thing that copies, because I think she's a little bit more of a gamble. We just saw her. Yeah, the wild mage, her.
It also puts it tapped and attacking, so that means that that creature misses its attack trigger, right?
Yeah.
But it is putting 2 of it. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I don't think it's good enough, and I think you're right. I think I like the one that makes treasure. Actually, I think I like the one that gets stuff off the top, because it has a little bit of synergy with the other chick. Because
Wait,
Leela.
No, I think I lost the one. I think we only have the.
Oh, did we not put the other one in?
Wolfspan dragon. Yeah, I guess we didn't put the other one in.
Maybe I think we could cut him. I think we have enough value where we don't need to really dig that much, and maybe we're not worrying about like that. It's like burn damage.
Okay,
All right,
done.
let's give it a try. Pretty straightforward. Punch you in the face with some cool synergies.